Most parts of the world are currently blocked, which is why there are so many places you can't go to. Although the real world is closed, it doesn't mean that you can't take a holiday when you are ready. A bit creative. Or go to Minecraft Creative Mode. Minecraft is a simple game with simple rules, but the blocky nature of the world it is in does not prevent players from reproducing the real world and the fictional environment in extreme detail. Here are the 10 best places you can visit without leaving your laptop. Most Minecraft players prefer to build small houses to keep creepers away. The Danish government has more ambitious plans. 1. Using the map, they created a full-scale model of the entire country. This is done to make it interesting for people to explore this country, especially in places that are difficult to access. Due to the way the virtual Denmark was created, the building is incomplete and the roof is flat. To solve this problem, Danish citizens are asked to help better imitate their country. The only tool they are not allowed to use is TNT, which is why Minecraft is so interesting. Unfortunately, something went wrong in Denmark. It didn't last long before it was captured by the US military. The player managed to infiltrate TNT and destroy the capital Copenhagen. The huge American flag appeared on the virtual land. Fortunately for Denmark, it is easy to revert to the previous pre-invasion version. The buildings, temples and treasures of the Acropolis are considered some of the highlights of Greek civilization. In particular, the Parthenon became a symbol of the entire era. The ancient Greeks spent a lot of time, gold and energy to build and rebuild the Acropolis. After the Persians invaded and destroyed Athens, it took about 50 years to build the famous buildings that still stand here today. It took about 3 months in its Minecraft form. In the real world, the Acropolis is located in the center of Athens, but in Minecraft, it is located between the Champs-Élysées. Another difference from the original Acropolis is that the Minecraft version maintains the current white state of the Parthenon. In fact, we think that the buildings on the Acropolis are bright colors. The cathedral is literally and metaphorically the pinnacle of European urban design. They cover a vast space and were created to allow people to look up and explore the sacred essence. Of course, building such a huge stone and wood structure is difficult and time-consuming. Cologne Cathedral was built in 1248 and was not completed until 1880. The Minecraft version lasts 632 years less than the original version. Minecraft Cathedral retains all the original towers and buttresses. The interior is richly decorated with chandeliers, so if you don't like Cologne Cathedral, you can visit Notre Dame at any time. Since the Royal Cathedral was destroyed in a tragic and devastating fire, it may of course take some time for the original to be made public. The next best choice. Among the 7 wonders of the ancient world, only the Great Pyramid has a recognizable shape. Some of them, such as the Colossus of Rhodes, were felled only a few years later and disappeared from history. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon were built around 600 BC. Built in BC. C. King Nebuchadnezzar II as his wife, they are just one of the miracles performed by the Babylonians in their capital. Rebuilding Babylon in Minecraft includes not only the Hanging Gardens, but also the iconic Tower of Babel. The height limit is 256 Minecraft blocks. The Ishtar Gate leading to the city is surrounded by a winged bull, which is a strange but common pattern in ancient Babylon. Have you seen it, Aragorn? The white tower of Axilion gleams like a pearl and silver thorn, and its flag flutters in the morning breeze. Gondor in J. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. The capital of Minas Tirith is a 7-story city bordered by a mountainside and raised above the ground. In Minecraft, book and movie lovers have rebuilt the city. although some of the other sites on this list are not accessible because they are in dangerous locations or have been destroyed, but the downside of Minas Tirith is that they are fictitious. If you want to visit it, Minecraft is your only choice. After a brief respite in the vigilant peace, Gondor is getting more and more under management, surrounded by enemies in many places. The control of Isla and the broken bridge of Osgiliath swept back and forth between Minas Tirith and Minas Devil's Cave. The coast was attacked by pirates in Umble, from the north to east. Attack and attack. 4. Under the leadership of Exilianite, d. 2685 to 2698, the castle was improved. 4. He rebuilt the White Tower that was later named after him. 2. But the White Tree also died at the same time as the 21st Steward Belecto II, and this time no new seedling could be found to replace it. Many young people dream of entering the magical world, and the world of Harry Potter gives them a great opportunity. Flu Network spent several years developing the school version of Harry Potter in Minecraft. All the details from J. Rowling's Screaming House world. To those who want to learn how to become a witch or wizard, Xiao Yao will use love for alliteration is introduced. There are even floating candles in the restaurant. In order to complete this world, they also set out to create a part of the real world. City of London. One of the ways to enter the magical world can be found in books. I have to say that the London version of Minecraft is a bit more accurate than the real. Hundreds of large and small events around the world have been cancelled this year. Due to the threat of the spread of the coronavirus, some major music festivals will not be held in the near future. Minecraft is that you have very little chance of getting a real disease, which is why some musicians turn to Minecraft to get in touch with their fans. Although Minecraft runs on the server most of the time, it may fail, and it's not just a small TNT hosting, but there are many concerts being held now. Other games, such as Fortnite, have hosted music events, but Minecraft, with its open world and servers, provides bands and musicians with more options to organize their concerts under the rectangular bowl. Currently, your choice of location is limited to the Earth, or, if you are lucky enough and rich in resources, you can choose low Earth orbit. Why not travel to another version of the Earth? 3. This should reassure those who also insist on the ground level theory. There are multiple versions of Earth in Minecraft. One is slightly smaller than the real one, but its width is still 16,200 by 32,400 blocks, making it a 1 to 1,500 scale planetary model and one of the biomes available in the Minecraft repertoire. However, for some people, this is not close enough to reality. The Build the World project is making a 1-to-1 Earth model in Minecraft. More than 100,000 Minecraft players have expressed their interest in creating this new world. Considering the scale of the project, different teams will work in different fields, and their creations will be merged later. Los Angeles is one of the most visited cities in the world, and it attracts people with its hustle and bustle. Imagine you can use all of these. Well, now it is more or less possible in Angelcraft. This does not mean that this is a perfect representative of Los Angeles. Instead, he drew inspiration from the style of the city. It has everything that literally cuts through the tall buildings of the Minecraft world to small houses in the suburbs. If you have always dreamed of owning a property in the City of Angels, then this may be your best choice. The interior of each building is beautifully decorated and the exterior is impressive. For someone who has never been to Los Angeles, this is the heart of the creator. It is safe to say that the final season of Game of Thrones is ... controversial. When it causes disagreements, it will be widely criticized. So why not create your own adventure in a very detailed version of Westeros? 4. In the case of 22,000 by 59,000 blocks, this may be different from Game of Thrones, in real life, but hundreds of people have created almost every location mentioned in the book or shown on the screen. Something like a wall is relatively easy to build because it only consists of huge blocks of ice. However, the capital of King's Landing has the Red Fortress Palace and the Iron Throne, but the city itself is the most impressive. There are a total of 4,788 independent houses in the city, each of which is unique. It took 4 months to build the city, and then the creators completely rebuilt it with new materials and textures added in the game. The people who run Westeros Craft have very strict rules about what can be built and what the interior should look like. Terrell's literacy rate is 0.1% is limited to the upper class. When I read books from lower, middle-class families, I want to poke my eyes out. Readers who are waiting for George R. R. Martin to finish the next book are used to this feeling.